Have you ever found yourself wondering if you can still become a holistic sleep coach after previously using mainstream sleep training methods? If so, you're not alone. Many professionals face this same question, and today we'll explore why the answer is a resounding yes. By the end of this video, you'll gain clarity on how to transition into holistic sleep coaching with integrity and confidence. You'll learn how to align your coaching practice with your evolved values and discover the fulfilling path of empowering families without relying on traditional separation-based sleep training techniques. I'm Lindsay, co-founder of the Holistic Sleep Coaching Movement, and I've helped countless families transform their nights and their lives. Together with my colleague Emma, we've empowered hundreds of dedicated professionals to build thriving coaching practices that truly support families in their most vulnerable moments. Before we go any further, though, it's important to define what we mean by sleep training, because it's a term that gets thrown around a lot. For some people, any approach to sleep, even the most gentle, gets lumped under the sleep training label. That might include responsive settling, co-regulation, even strategies that involve no crying at all. But when we're talking about sleep training in this video, and really when you Google sleep training, what you'll find is the more mainstream behavioural approach. That usually includes things like control crying, cry it out, extinction, gradual withdrawal, pick up, put down, rigid routines and schedules, and a heavy focus on eliminating sleep props or associations. This is the type of sleep training that dominates books, blogs, social media, and professional guidance. And it's that version of sleep training that many people followed and then later began to question. We're here to promote an alternative narrative, one that's evidence-based, respectful of child development, and responsive to families' needs. Now, let's be honest, people don't sleep train because they are unloving or lazy. They do it because it's what they're told to do. It's everywhere. It's normalised. It's expected. Sleep training has become so ingrained in parenting culture, it almost feels inevitable. You hit a tough sleep patch and everyone from your GP to your parent group starts asking, have you done sleep training yet? It's seen as a rite of passage, something you just have to get through. When you Google baby not sleeping, you'll find endless articles about how to make your baby sleep independently, how to avoid sleep crutches, and why you need to break those habits fast. And the majority of professional education on sleep, even for midwives, health visitors, doulas, is based on this same behavioural model. So it's no surprise that many parents and professionals follow that route. Often they don't even realise there are other options available, but that's exactly why we need to talk about it, because there is another way. So what exactly is the difference between mainstream sleep training and holistic sleep coaching? Mainstream sleep training tends to focus on behaviour, especially reducing or eliminating waking, crying, night feeds, or need for parental presence. It's often structured, routine-based, and designed to create rapid change through consistency, rewards, and limits, which may include ignoring crying for set periods, withholding a response, or removing so-called sleep associations. Holistic sleep coaching, on the other hand, focuses on understanding and responding to the root causes of sleep disruption. It's not about simply reassuring parents that this too shall pass, though. We recognise that sometimes, while the responsive approaches parents use in the night are normal and common, they can also become unsustainable depending on context. But our background understanding of what is normal changes everything about the approach. It's not accidental parenting or a rod for your back or a problem we can pin on the child. It's simply normal parenting that has become hard to sustain. Doesn't mean we don't try to make it sustainable, we just don't blame parents or little ones, and this alters the tone. We look at things like feeding, sensory needs, temperament, play, health, medical issues, development, attachment, family context, mental health. Instead of asking, how do I stop this behaviour? We ask, what's this behaviour telling us? It's flexible, it's family-centered, and it's about supporting families to find sleep solutions that feel good, not just look good on paper. It's not a set of scripts or templates. It's a framework that recognizes sleep as a dynamic, developmental, and relational process. And I want to be really clear. This approach isn't soft or wishy-washy. It's evidence-informed, it's ethical, and it's absolutely transformative when done well. Let me tell you about Joss, one of our amazing graduates. Joss had her first baby after a difficult NICU experience, and like so many parents, she felt overwhelmed, unsure, and desperate for something that promised results and gave her some control back. So she sleep trained because that's what everyone around her was doing. It felt like what she was supposed to do, and it worked on the surface, but inside it didn't sit right. When her second baby came along, something felt different. She didn't want to follow the same rules. She was craving connection, not control, and that's when she found us. Training in the Holistic Sleep Coaching program wasn't just professional development and a new career for her. It was healing. She described it as finally being able to understand the choices she made, honour the parent she was at the time, and forgive herself. And now she's supporting families with more compassion, confidence, and clarity than ever. And she's doing it in a way that's deeply aligned with her values. Joss's story is not unusual, it's human, and it's what makes her such a powerful coach. If you've ever felt guilt about your past choices, I want to gently remind you, you are allowed to evolve. Yes, you may carry some regret. You may think, how can I coach families now if I used to follow a method I wouldn't recommend today? But the truth is, our evolution is the point. Being a holistic sleep coach isn't about being perfect. It's about learning. It's about choosing something more respectful and flexible and helping others to do the same. In fact, the discomfort you feel about your past choices, this might just be your compass, pointing you towards the kind of practitioner the world needs more of, compassionate, conscious, curious, and committed to doing better. So let's talk about something practical. How do you pivot into holistic sleep coaching in a way that feels authentic? You don't need to erase your past. You're not starting over, you're building on it. I always say you can own your story without shame. It's okay to say, this is what I used to believe, and here's what I've come to understand since. That kind of honesty builds trust, not just with clients, but with yourself. People aren't looking for perfection. They're looking for someone real, someone who's walked through this, someone who's willing to learn, evolve, and do better. And if that's you, then you're already halfway there. So if you've been holding yourself back, wondering if your past disqualifies you, let me be clear, it doesn't. In fact, it's part of what makes you uniquely equipped to support families with empathy and wisdom. You've seen both sides, you've lived the change, and now you're ready to help others navigate that same journey without shame, without pressure, and without abandoning their values. There is room for you here. And if this way of working, gentle, family-centered, holistic, feels like a better fit for the parent, professional, or person you've become, then we would love to support you. I'd love to hear from you, whether you've sleep trained or you're on the fence about this work. What's been holding you back? Or what helped you decide to explore a different way? If this resonated with you, leave a comment, give the video a like, and subscribe for more honest, compassionate conversations around sleep and parenting. And if you're ready to take the next step, there's a link in the description to book a free clarity call with us. We'd love to learn more about your journey and help you explore whether the Holistic Sleep Coaching program might be a fit. Thank you for being here, and thank you for caring so deeply about supporting families in a better way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.